Hey, does your CV suck? I bet it probably does. And are you struggling to get a job? The job, the job market is crap at the moment, isn't it? It's really shit. I think nearly in every country in the world, people are struggling to get a job. I mostly focus on helping people from the UK and US, but in my school community, we have people from all over the world, honestly. So you can join wherever you're from. Um, it's a brilliant community. You can watch the rest of this video and I'll walk you around the whole thing and you can see exactly what's in there for you. It's free to join and there's a load of resources in there for free. There's a few extra bits you can pay for if you want to, but there's an absolute ton for free. So you will still benefit even if you never pay me a penny. Weird, isn't it? People on the internet giving away something for free, but it's true. I've been doing CV writing for 10 plus years. Um, I've got 33,000 followers on LinkedIn, I think, and 112 recommendations or something like that. So I kind of do know what I'm talking about. And honestly, a lot of my advice is common sense and quite simple. But join the community because then you've got other people in the same boat as you. And it's not just about getting your CV right, it's about having support around you when you're having a shit day. And it does make quite a difference. We've had some really big success stories. Anyway, I'll stop trying to say you can't my community. Watch the rest of the video, see what you think. Come and join us. School is the coolest place to be right now. And we'd love to see you there. Thanks. Hey, I wanted to say hi and welcome to the school group. And I thought I would try and show people around and show you exactly what's in this community and how to use it. Now, I haven't really prepared this video, so we're going to kind of wing it a little bit. Um, So obviously this is the main part of the group that you see when you join. We have a thread of just chats of anything really. We chat about all sorts of things, work and non-work related. And there are little sections where you can find specifics. So we have actual job posts, which if you let us know what kind of jobs you're looking for, we will look out for job posts for you. We can post about wins. Obviously, welcome everyone, which you'll have had if you've joined. There's a VIP area for the VIP tier, which I will tell you about in a minute. Masterclass summaries is really useful to have a look at all the masterclasses we've done, and there's a summary for each one and a link to the video. Um, it's one way of accessing all the masterclasses because we've had 30 plus experts in now giving their time up. Then there's fun sections like the event zone and pets and hobbies. And then the boring bit about the rules. There's not many rules, just don't be a dick. And then resources is where we kind of try and put useful stuff if people post certain things, tips or links to things. So then you go into the classroom, which is an amazing place to check out everything. Now, I am not viewing this as a member, I'm viewing it as the owner, so I can have access to everything. Um, Everyone will have access to this, though, the starting point where you can have a look and there's links to certain posts. We have a post about everyone's birthdays, put them on the calendar, and then we have links to how to actually use the school group. Everyone gets access to a CV review. So if you've joined, please send me your CV and then I'll review it for you for free. All the live masterclasses are accessible, and there's my 8 steps to get a job mini course as well, and my CV template. Now, to get not complicated, but into the nuts and bolts of it, we do have a couple of tiers of where you can pay for a bit of extra help. Now, it's not for everyone. Some people are here for free stuff, and that's cool, and you are just as welcome as anyone else. But we do also have a couple of tiers where there's a little bit more in-depth stuff. So the premium level, it's only $13 a month, or you can pay $119 for the whole year. And then you get a call for me if you free call with me if you do that. But yeah, only $13 a month. And then you've got basically all the masterclasses we've had and all the resources and all the information can feel a bit overwhelming. There's just a lot of stuff there. You don't know where to start. What I've done with the premium level is, and it's still being built as we speak, but I've created learning hubs where basically all the master classes are put in there with workbooks and information to go through it all. So you can go in and be like, oh, I don't feel confident today. How do I feel? I'll show you in a minute, actually. And then you go into the hub and it will walk you through some workbooks and things, and obviously how to build a CV and different things about job search and interview skills, LinkedIn, personal branding, career clarity, every single thing you could possibly want, basically. And it's all in there in a really structured way. So it'll walk you through stuff and you can find exactly what you need. And I think that's basically what people kind of need because I think it can feel quite overwhelming otherwise. So $13 a month is a bit of a no-brainer, really. And also we have a monthly kind of accountability call to catch up with everyone, see how you're doing, if you need any extra help, and you can ask any questions, etc. And also I do a CV review or LinkedIn review for free for everyone, but that's kind of in writing. If you want a video one, which is a bit more in depth, then obviously that's part of this premium section as well. Um, there's also the VIP level. So we have a bunch of people that are paying a little bit more, and it's $195 a month. Or if you take the whole year, you get a free CV makeover. So I'll do your CV from scratch, and you get to work with me and I'll actually do it. So it's kind of like the ultimate, isn't it? Um, if you join the VIP bit, you might need to join it for a couple of months to give yourself a boost. You get everything that's in that premium bit, but you also get a monthly one-to-one coaching call with me. So you can book a call. There's always a link available, but you can book a call with me to have a chat about whatever you want, whatever you need help with at the time. Um, there's also weekly catch-up calls we do, sort of for accountability. We set ourselves targets, or we just have a chat and a catch-up with how things are going. It's a good way to kind of bond with the other VIP members as well. You have access to a free mock interview if you would like. There's hands-on help. So if you get really stuck and I cannot write my about section, I just don't know what to do with it, I will literally help you write it. That's the whole point of it, that I'm very much hands-on in the VIP bit. People will send me things and I help them with them. Um, and also we try and do more personalized job posts, sort of aimed at our VIPs. So yeah, there's a few options there. And as like I said, there is still the free option. Um, we've got some lovely testimonials in this bit of people that have enjoyed the group and got jobs and done really well. I need to add Jax in. Oh yeah, there's Jax. He's recently actually just got a new job as well after joining our VIP. He's only in there for about a week. Um, so yeah, that's all fabulous. And we also have competitions and stuff and links to those which are accessible for everyone. So here's the free course that everyone has access to. So you can work through all the steps, deciding what job you want, how to write a CV, and you've got access to my whole masterclass on it. It's over an hour long, but it's worth watching. Like it will literally walk you through how to write a CV. Um, and then there's all the sort of all the tips in writing there, plus the set template guide and some profile examples. It is all my stuff, like for free. Um, and then we've got every section there, like LinkedIn profile. I won't go through it all now, but you can work through all that and get all your stuff up to scratch. It's obviously not as in depth as the hub stuff, but there's enough there to kind of give you a really good starting point. So these sections, premium and VIP stuff, obviously aren't accessible until you join them. Um, they then just tell you how to use those sections. Um, Same with the VIP stuff. There's a load of resources in the VIP bit as well that are extra. You can donate here if you want to, if you want to say thanks. Here's access. Now, everyone has access to this as well. Every single live recording for the masterclasses is listed here, but it is in an overwhelming, just big list. It's not really sorted out in any way, hence why I've done the hubs. So it is all there if you want to find it. It's kind of a case of if you're the kind of person that can trawl through stuff and find what you need, or if you're the kind of stuff that wants it all set out, kind of person that wants it all set out for you, then go and join the premium bit. So the hubs I'm working on, getting finished in the next couple of weeks. We've got these two that are completely finished. We've got the mindset and confidence one, and career clarity, and then the CV job search one is nearly finished as well. So the mindset one, just to have a little look at what you get. There is an amazing, let me show you the workbook for the whole thing. Like if you wanted to kind of cover all of it, if you've watched maybe quite a few of the masterclass already, or you just want to jump to the workbook, there's a workbook, there's an example page which gives you exercises and stuff to do, which will basically cover everything. It's kind of cool and it looks quite funky as well. But if you just aren't sure what you need, have a look at this and think, right, which thing is kind of resonates with me today. So we've got maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, or you're procrastinating too much, burnt out, feeling like you're not good enough, worried about your age. There are masterclasses that cover all of these. And so, say we think, okay, I feel creatively blocked, um, then we'll click on this one, and we've got our lovely masterclass from Will. It gives you a little intro and summary here, so you know what you're going to get. Um, and you can watch that. If you're the kind of person that doesn't have time to watch that or doesn't like learning from video, I don't really like learning from video. You can then look at the actual read through the summary of it if you'd rather. Um, and then there's a workbook to go through as well. So there's different options depending on you might be a practical learner, you'd rather do things, or you'd rather just read something quickly, or you'd rather watch the video. So it's up to you. You can also connect with Will, and all of our masterclass people are more than happy to connect with people, catch up with them, answer questions. Many of them are in the group. They're all on LinkedIn. So yeah, you've got loads of options. A basically hub. Every hub is like this, where you can find the thing that matters to you most at that moment, and then go look for it, go through it. It's really good stuff. Honestly, I've spent ages building these. So I've got the rest of those to build out. And then if you want to book a mock interview or a call with me, you can also click on those and book those. There's basically a ton of stuff in this classroom. And it might feel like too much, but just take it one step at a time. Start with the starting point and then work through it and see where you get. Now, our calendar, sorry, is where we have everything mapped out of what we're doing. Now we have all our birthdays that people have given us marked on days so we can say happy birthday to people. So add your birthday to the birthday thread if you'd like. We have regular catch-ups. Sometimes they're just VIP ones, sometimes they're ones for everyone. Been trialing drop-in catch-ups on Fridays. Obviously, there isn't one next week because of Boxing Day. But yeah, whenever you're looking at this, check out the calendar and you can see all the stuff that we have. Like if we look at last month, for example, we can see that we had master classes every week. And then what happens if you click on one, you can add it to your calendar. And then you'll get a little, obviously remind you on your own calendar that something's on. Because if you can attend them live, that's where the real gold is, honestly. I get it, not everyone can. We try and do them at a mix of times. Like we had one at 10 a.m. then, but we also had one at 6 p.m. and this is UK time. So we try and do a range of times because I appreciate everyone is in different time zones. We see all the members. We can see a map, which is kind of fun to look at to see where people are based in the world. Obviously, the majority are from the UK, but we've got quite a spread across the world. Some people, as far away as Fiji. Then we have our lovely leaderboards where you can see what level you are at. And then we have our 7-day leaderboard, 30-day and all time. Graham's topping all of them at the moment. He's our most active member and he's been here since the very beginning. But you can get up these quite quickly if you really put some work in and just comment on people's stuff, post things, like other people's stuff, they'll like yours, like get involved basically. The more involved you get, the quicker you can move up the leaderboard. And we often have a leaderboard competition and look out for that and you can get prizes. Now, notorious to me, I'm making this a very long video, but it's supposed to be a quick walkthrough of how to use the community. But the best way is if you're not sure, ask questions and make some time to go through the classroom because there's some real gold in there. And if you want to join one of our sections, let me see, view it as a member. So this is how you'll see it when you join. If you think, okay, I want to check out premium, you can join it here and you select your plan and then you can join the premium and it's $13 a month, as I said, or you can join our VIP. Now, if you're thinking about the VIP, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you about it. So just drop me a message and we'll have a little chat because I realize it's a bit more of a money commitment. And you may want to actually chat to me about it, and that's absolutely fine. See if it suits you, see if it's going to be right for you. Um, One thing I will say is the people in our VIP, most of them have been there for quite a long time. Um, and people are really friendly and supportive. I mean, everyone is in the group as a whole, but there tend to be more of the active people in the group. And it's really helpful to have people around you that will help and support you and kind of know what they're doing. And also you have access to chatting to me whenever you want. So yeah, I hope that gives you a good overview of how we use our Skool community. There are lots of other Skool communities out there which you can discover communities and search, and you can find a community on pretty much anything. Now, my brother's into paddle, so if I was going to think, oh, maybe I'm going to look at all these paddle ones about paddle, um, just as an example, like there's everything you can think of, anything else you're interested in. So it might be worthwhile checking out some other Skool communities as well, as ours, because the more time you spend on Skool and get used to it, the better, because there are loads of other valuable things on here. And honestly, I think, the kind of quickest growing, I'm pretty sure this is factually correct, but it's the quickest growing social media platform. It's all about community and support as well. And they're really quick on getting rid of bots and trolls and stuff, far more on it than maybe some other popular social media platforms. But anyway, any questions, let me know. Welcome to the group if this is the first video you've watched. And thanks for listening to this waffle if you got to the end. And if you're watching this week, Merry Christmas. Here's my holly. If you're watching this later in the year, then I hope you had a good Christmas ages ago. Thanks.